Hello guys, this is SwimGuy, and today we are playing the Stanley Parable. Now we're going to try to find a different ending today, because there's only a few out there, and we've already kind of done a little bit of stuff in this game, and
all of his co-workers were gone.
Don't know what to do.
What could it mean?
Stanley
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so the meeting room we go. The usual stuff. But
when Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay.
Yes,
what a nice
truly
lounge.
A room worth admiring.
Look at that picture
It
of
had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
First door... Nope. We're not going that way. Because I think I haven't
Stanley
gone
was so
this way
bad
yet.
at following directions, it's incredible
haven't
he
gone up
wasn't
there.
5 years ago.
I've only gone over here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
We're not going to go on this cab.
I realize that investing in your
there.
trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I know.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Is there a girl involved?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is her? It's a star crew. Oh my god.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Phone. Look at that.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I just pulled the plug.
You chose incorrectly.
It's obviously a choice.
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
I missed that ending.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand.
Weird plug.
How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley.
So confused right now.
You're a real person.
I am a real person. I am Stanley.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Ooh, a video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
No.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
My goodness, it's 4:30. I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack or whatever the heck he said. Oh my god. I should go say that in real life. Practice. Oh, I practiced already.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy
that's a good
decision-making
choice.
process.
Playing with an
Most
alligator.
medical professionals
Crocodile,
recommend
which one?
making
I don't
at
know
least
the
8
difference.
choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just
school
remember
instructional videos.
that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the
that's not
feeling should
fair.
subside. At this
Can't tell me
time,
tell
your
me I'm
instructor will
insignificant.
guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Alrighty then.
Ah, welcome back.
Oh.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to
horrible.
worry. Now that you're
many
properly
forklifts.
informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Where am I going? Am I going back here? Back on the forklift?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful,
Aw.
we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Aw.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That
That'd be
story would
funny.
make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative
haven't done that yet,
contradiction
actually,
gets
play
any
myself.
worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Why don't I jump down? No room. Dang it, they put fences here too. I didn't know you could jump down and kill yourself. Where am I headed? Oh, we're going back to the double door room. I see.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Awesome.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Yep,
Just
I
follow
got
my
this.
lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, time to make a choice. Should we follow? Nope, we're going to go through the right.
No! Why
Oh.
did you do that?
What happened?
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
What's going on here? Can I go through? What's up with this file cabinet? It's all messed up. It's like an hourglass. Same with that. It's inside the wall. Ugh. I'm back in. Can I go back through? Doesn't do anything? Okay, it doesn't do anything. Maybe it messes everything up from here on out. Oh, it's messed up here
It's
too.
ruined. I
Yay.
can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Can I go
Why?
up?
For what? What did you
Oh,
get
no,
out of
look at
that?
the red door.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I
guy's
supposed to
crazy.
do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
Oh, look what happened here.
Is it better to shut the
That
game down
couch.
entirely? To willingly
chair.
destroy all of my work?
That looks like a couch
I don't
now.
know. What's the answer? What do I do?
Look at this glass
What do I
panel.
do?
It's not even
What do
glass.
I-
It's like this invisible box.
No, I have to.
Look
I have to
upstairs.
shut the game down. I have to.
Oh. No,
I
don't shut the game
have
down.
to.
No. What happened? Sounds like some 8-bit video game right now. Look, I'm still here. It's like Portal 2 right now.
Oh, I'm here.
I'm here
still
too.
here in this pile of rubbish, with you, who thought you were so clever.
What happened?
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
I'm sorry.
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
I think it's funny.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
But I'm not
He
Stanley.
actually knows
I'm
how to do what I
SwimGuy.
tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Oh, he's putting
That
the
thought hadn't
D
even
words on
occurred
me
to
right
you,
now.
had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I am a child in heart.
My story.
He's
If
crying.
you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Oh, what happened?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
back here.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I also heard about this one ending. I'm gonna try it. So let's do that now also. I'll show you guys. Alright.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Talk less.
Stanley decided to
Try not
go
to
up
get
to
fired.
his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
They don't give
office.
me an option to go downstairs. Interesting. So this is an option. This is not what usually happens.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
different.
life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated
Oh, look,
this
it's
until he saw a door with a voice receiver
It's
next
a
to it.
panda, but he's getting
Surely
a shot.
behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
What is this?
And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
the heck?
Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Okay, let's do it.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I can't talk. It's not working. What am I supposed to do? I'm confused.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shock 115. Oh, I thought it would work. That'd be awesome if it works. Night Shock 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code
I'm
into the
trying to.
receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Is it supposed to work this way? I can't say it in my mic.
Okay, fine.
Night
You're not
Shark
going to do it.
115.
But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
This is a
I
different
asked you for this
boss
one
officer.
single
It's really
thing,
nice.
for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you
I'm not
didn't want to
Stanley,
see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak.
He's mad no
Say
matter what
something
I
to
do.
me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh,
When Stanley came to a set of 2
Whoa.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I can see Stanley. Or me?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
I'm just standing there.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door.
The end.
Are you listening
Thank you
to
for
me?
playing the Stanley Parable.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Is everything all right?
Okay.
Stanley, this is
Oh,
important.
there's the credits.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
Interesting.
It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
kind of
Whatever
ending
choice
is
you make
this?
is just fine.
Ending
We're
with the
both
actual
correct.
ending.
You cannot be wrong here. We can work
Credits.
together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
It's funny, I can hear the narrator,
Do
but it's like
something.
echo.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
Story. Everything's about the story.
You hear me? Are you there?
I am
You
there,
listening to this?
but I'm
Stanley,
above
are you there?
the map right now.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide.
Additional art assets
Time
from
to
Valve.
make sure your choice is correct. That is the
Made in
best
source by
choice.
Valve? Oh, that explains why
That's
this
all right.
This game looks very has very similar like models as the Source games.
Take as much time as you need.
So this is probably like a Source mod. That guy looks like from like Half-Life 2 or something. Alright. Looks like that's one ending of this game. That's pretty cool. I think that's the actual like real ending because there's credits. This hallway looks different. I'm gonna go explore it after this. But that'll be it for this episode of the Stanley Parable. I think I'll have one more. I think I've figured out most of the endings. There's that one ending I was gonna show you guys, but I guess the ending was different than I expected. So we'll probably have one more episode after this. So thank you guys for watching this series, and we'll see you next time in the last episode of the Stanley Parable. Bye, guys. Oh
Well,
my
Stanley,
gosh.
Is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired.
It's
a
Minecraft.
Game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is
Even
it
the way you
enough?
walk.
Tell me that, Stan.
Can I jump?
Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill.